Hey everybody, welcome to Snowrunner. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. If you watched the previous video, I did tasks. Or not tasks, contracts. No, I didn't do contracts either. I did towers. Yes, I went around and found all 4 towers, which then opened up the map. It's a beautiful map. It's a dangerous map. If you do it the wrong way, it can be very bad. I'm going to do the best I can to show you the right way to do this. But until then, we have to go get one lowly. I'm going to show you this way, just because I didn't go this way on the previous deal in 4-wheel drive. I said I don't like going this way because this way is it's just slow, and then you got to go down the ice and then try to find a way to climb back up. But we are actually on our way over to this corner of the map, way over there. So, I'm going to show you this route. On the previous, I went a different way. I don't like this path. I've had incidences with this path. This thing gets through it pretty easy, so it's kind of, if you take like a Volrandi and stuff like that, but then you get into this section, it gets a little soft. You know, I just don't like it. And to be honest, I'm not gonna BS you. I took this route every time I've ever played this game. Every time. And I just on this last playthrough that I've been doing on my other account, just found that other path. I just did. I've done this so many times, and then I'm like, I'm gonna try it. Sure enough, it works. But stay along the shoreline. If you're going to go this way, stay along the shoreline because it will break through. And it doesn't come out well because there's no winch points. You end up recovering and going back through again. So if you're coming across this with like a Voron or your work trucks, whatever you decide to use, Fleet Stars, BM17s, whatever, your Pay Stars, whatever your go-to vehicle is, you're probably going to regret going that way. I'm just going to take this path right up through here. I just need to get up to the to the road, essentially, which we don't have repaired yet. The next video, I always do it in a certain way. Those who've watched me before, I'll do towers, then I'll do upgrades, and then I do contracts or tasks. Not contracts. Contracts I already have. That's these. These 3. These are all contracts, hence the name on the top of them. I haven't opened any of them up. I'll just show you. That's all our contracts. I mainly focus on the tasks. So, and I go around on my next video and I will get all of the tasks, which I don't know how many there are, but there's it's a fair amount because there's 4 maps. If you think of it that way, because there's 4 maps, they're going to kind of split the work up. You know, if there was 2 maps, then they try to jumble it all into 1 map or 2 maps. If there's 3, then they kind of split it up between 3. If there's 4, then they kind of break it up. But we'll be on this for a while. I think this release date for this video will be, because you got to know these are pre-recorded. Today's actual date, real day is the 25th of August. I know I'm way out ahead. It's November something when this comes out. And hopefully by the time you guys see this, I've got a new PC. My whole purpose is because I need a new PC, my whole purpose is to make the hay while the sun shines, get my videos recorded before I may or may not have to go without a PC. So, if I don't have a PC, then I can't record these videos. So I need to make them while I'm getting one built. That reminds me, I have to message my friend. But again, by the time you guys see this, more than likely I'll have a new PC. I hope. But again, this is being filmed in the end of August. Not to mention my shift's going to change. My work shift. So this is the last week I have with these hours. So it's leading up to the Labor Day weekend. This is the final week. This is my company's year end. I know it's not the end of the year, but it's their year end. Ends at the third quarter, I think. And they need my help in the department that I'm currently in, which is shipping and receiving. And they told me I got a new position on the other end of the plant, but they told me that they need me to stick around in the shipping and receiving area for one more week, which is this current week, leading up to the end of the year, because they're going to be shipping out a lot of stuff. It just looks better on their books, apparently, if they ship a lot of stuff out the door. It's revenue for them, apparently. So, whatever. It is what it is. It's just a job, right? And I don't mind shipping and receiving, so we'll get it done for them. They're good people, so I have no problem. Help it out. Alright, so the reason I went that way, there is a path that kind of goes this way. Right here is a tree that goes down, and that tree will screw you every time. So even when I start hauling stuff through here, I'm going to be going the way I'm going now. Because you will be hauling stuff through here, whether it be beams, rolls, metal rolls, whatever it may be to get things done. You'll be hauling it through this path, which is going to suck. But I assure you, it can be done. But again, I like to have to record in advance because A, my hours are going to change. So then I won't have any time to record before work. Because right now it's before work. It's 5 a.m. currently. And I'm probably just going to record this video. I don't think I have time to run around and get all the tasks. If I wanted to record one more. Because once my morning is gone, then I got to try to record in the afternoons, which in my house is not a quiet time, so it's going to suck. So again, A, I'm trying to do this in advance because of my computer system. I mean, I'm getting a new one. B, I need to get them all recorded because of the fact that my ability to record is going to change because of the time change for me. My current hours are 8:30 to 4:30 for work. My new hours, as of next week, will be 6 a.m. start time to 2 p.m., which is great hours. I love it. But it's not conducive to recording. I'm hoping I can get some recorded right after work, like as soon as I get home at 2 o'clock. Maybe get a couple in. But we'll see. I don't know when else I'm going to be able to do it, so I'm going to have to get it done. So yeah, I got a stump field over here. You do not want to cross that. In case you're wondering, we are way over on the other side of the map already. Okay, so we started here. We went around that way, along the river, up here, down here, across this ice patch, stay to the right, to the ice adventure, which we just crossed, across this flats here. You can go through here. This isn't bad. We'll be over that way anyway, too. But I went through this way. I didn't go through that. That's that one little spot where there's a branch laying there. So I went to the right, along the edge of the water, over to here, and now we're on this path. And again, we didn't do that. We're just going to keep going, and we're almost to our upgrade already. It's not a, I mean, it's a big map, but not a huge map. Because it's relatively flat, in a way. It doesn't, like, say, what was the one, Yukon, where you had to go all the way around to get stuff. You can just kind of cut across this one. But you still have to watch. The terrain isn't, it can get swampy, even though it's ice covered, snow covered. Alright, one thing to go. You know what I didn't get? Hold on. Let's get up. I talked about this. Oh, can I back it up just that'll work. Get rid of that saving icon. I need a snipping tool. New. I gotta get a thumbnail picture for my video. Hold on one second. I gotta save it. Let's go. With this last one. Sorry about that. It's just the way it goes. So if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. I'll get back to you ASAP. If you see something you like and you want to see more of this, it's all Snowrunner. Hence the name Pure Snowrunner. Leave a comment if you want to. But if you see something you like, you get that subscribe button. Words are hard. And join the team. Alright, raised suspension for the Con. Never heard of that one. Con 317 Sentinel. The only one I knew was the Con Loaf. Oh, there's the Con Loaf. That's that van looking thing that I found in Russia. I don't know what the Con Sentinel is. It's like, okay. There's part of a plane there. You see that? Plane, helicopter. Let's go down a little further and check it out. Monster truck it over top of this. There's a chopper. Get to the chopper. Alright, so we don't need this. We're going to back out, recover, leave the garage. Get it ready for the next one. And the next one is all tasks. So we'll be going around getting all of these, all the way over here. Anything you see sticking up, this kind of stuff. The little paper scrolls, I call them. We'll be hitting them all. However many there are. And there's a couple of them that are double locations. Obviously, like the bridges, one side or the other. This one's going to be hard to get to because it's on that side of the bridge. It's not repaired yet. So are all of this stuff. We have to figure out how to get over here to do that. So, bear with me on that. There'll probably be some recovery. But anyway, that's on the next one. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. Check out the links in the description. There's a link to my Twitch channel and fan mail if you want to send me something. If you want to tip your waiter, send me a thank you card, whatever. You're being so awesome. But I think on the next one, I'm actually going to build. I don't know. Should I build one on the next one? And then use that one to go get tasks? Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to park this thing out to the side. We'll use it again, I guarantee. But for right now, it's just going to sit here until the engine off. Alright, thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.